Okay, I bet most of you haven't heard of bedroom rappers. Okay, well, bedroom rapping is an underground scene in Singapore, growing from strength to strength every day.
That's right. Talented young individuals are honing their rap skills in their bedrooms, and every now and then, these Singaporean rappers freestyle battle, like 8 Mile, among each other to see who can rhyme and flow better. Why don't you guys take a look?
Don't ever show me. You ever me? Man, you just horny. Don't ever look like a stick. I'll bring you like light stick. Then you got the limelight. Hide. Don't ever hide tonight, man. You got the flow, man. You just got the hype. Just look at your face, man. You know you got the hair. Yes, I got no man. Okay. You remember, man? Now just look at your shoes. You know you got to lose, and you know you got no time. Harlan, is your reply? All right, Harlan.
Okay, well there you go. That was actually taken, if I'm not mistaken, at MOS, and it was like a freestyle battle of some local rappers. Ultimately, these rappers, they show each other who is the better rapper, not actually through freestyle. I mean, some freestyle, but some actually make music and put it online. I've talked to a very opinionated young man who I would like to consider Singapore's premier bedroom rapper. And he's actually the other guy not rapping in that previous video. And this is how the interview went. Kick it.
Close your eyes and feel what we feel in this emotion, man. It's that deep. Now let me introduce you to one of my boys, man. Kill him, Harlan. Let's go.
What's up, guys? This is Brian from Razer TV, and on Razer TV, we always give you the cutting edge. And right now, there's this underground movement in Singapore about on bedroom rappers. You've heard of bedroom DJs who kind of these DJs who make music within the confines of the rooms. They sell the music online and they work with other people in the industry, but they don't perform. So right now, I'm going to talk to a bedroom rapper, and I have with me one such bedroom rapper, Matt Harlan. How's it going? Nice to meet you, man. Yeah? Okay, well, is a bedroom rapper someone who doesn't perform? Is that what you're trying to say? He doesn't perform and he doesn't play like the whole industry game. He doesn't meet people. He just makes music for music's sake and he sells it online?
Well, definitely networking would be somewhat of a problem for bedroom rappers. For example, myself, I do not network with local MCs. However, being the bedroom rapper that I am, I have a vast network in terms of international MCs. I actually collaborate with lots of Americans, Canadians, British cats, just from all over the world.
Once you have enough songs, isn't it natural progression to start performing your songs?
I mean, you can get enough songs to make an album.
Yeah.
Are your songs good enough for that album to be a hit? Okay, rap performances. There are two things about rap performances. They don't really do anything for the artist. Usually what you hear in a studio will be much different from what you hear live. 50 Cent cannot perform live. 50 Cent cannot perform live. He sounds crap. But the fact is...
he's going to come to your house and shoot you,
Bring it on.
Okay. Anyway.
I wouldn't say that I'm lacking of confidence. I'll easily, honestly say that I'm one of the better rappers here. In fact, one of the best.
In Singapore?
Yes, in Singapore. Okay. In Asia as well.
Wow.
Okay.
The Too Fat better watch out.
Yeah, for real.
Too Fat from KL, you better watch out, man. We're going north to KL and conquer you guys.
Alright, okay, back on it. Why I don't perform now, I just do not see the point. It does not do anything for me now. I mean, performing, in terms of reaching out for a target audience and actually putting my songs on the net, I just don't see the difference. What can I get out from a performance? A pat on my back from my friends? Yeah. That's not what I'm looking for. I want bigger things.
Is it another alternative to get to the bigger things? Instead of performing out there, you're starting here.
Yeah.
So that's all it is. It's just an alternative.
Yes, it's just an alternative. I mean, I don't consider myself a performance artist. I consider myself a recording artist first and foremost.
But performing is a totally different game. So
yes, definitely.
Will you eventually perform?
Well, I mean, if I get the chance to and the right opportunity, I'm not gonna jump in front of Causeway Point and perform in front of 50 people. Causeway Point and perform in front of 50 people.
Okay.
Doesn't do me anything.
Okay, now, are there more rappers like you, more these so-called underground bedroom rappers like you in Singapore?
Okay, there definitely are not a fair share, but
Can you count them on your hands? Like, can you count them like under 10 in whole Singapore?
Okay, honestly, I can count the good ones in one hand.
Okay.
The good ones, including myself, in one hand.
Yeah. But you do have friends in the industry, right? In the rap hip hop industry in Singapore, or are you like one against 1,000?
No, I'm not a rebel without a cause. I do have friends, but I do not work closely with too many of them. I mean,
Why?
I've got one producer who's been quoting me ridiculous prices. It's the name of the game of the Singapore rap industry. They're just eating each other, honestly.
Because everyone wants money.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, everyone has to make a living. I don't blame them for it, but it's just that sometimes the way you make your living, I can question your ethics, you know. Other than that, actually, I'm honestly contemplating starting a new rap crew around here. It's purely rappers.
Can I join?
Yeah, why not? But you need to be good.
I can rhyme. I can rhyme like hardcore nursery rhymes.
Oh yeah.
For real.
Okay. About myself, I've been doing this for about 4 years. It's quite a long time for Singaporeans. Honestly, most people I talk to, 6 months, and they think they're making it. So 4 years.
Did they give up? Did they give up?
Okay, for Singapore cats, honestly, they don't really give up because they never really started. They make one track and that seems to be what they're doing, and they claim that they're continuing and everything, but I don't see any movement. I don't see any progress. So
is it because of the individual talent that we have in Singapore, or are we talking about because there's no appreciative audiences out there?
Okay, I believe in this case, right, I would put it solely down to the artist. If you make one track and you don't do another track, you don't have the motivation for it, you don't have the passion. If you want to be a rapper, to be a superstar, off. Seriously.
Okay. So you gotta push yourself and keep on striving and persevering. Is that your message, to persevere? Don't stop at one, just keep on going.
Yes, definitely. I mean, you will definitely be discouraged, but don't let that set you back. I mean, it's natural to feel sometimes like, I just want to walk away from this, but if you really have it and you push through it, you elevate, you feel good about yourself. Yeah. What you do not do is you make one track, call yourself a superstar, and just stop there,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well...
Yeah, nice sound effects.
Yeah.
Good work on the video, man.
Thanks.
Very
Well,
nice video.
Yeah, he was such a character. I
Yeah.
mean, I had a lot of fun doing the story, just hearing some of the crazy things he had to say. Obviously, you guys just heard it. As you can tell, a very opinionated young man. Please tell me, what was your impression of him?
Okay, I wonder, is he ever going to perform his songs live? I mean, we've heard from like Jack and Rye from EIC. They came to the studio, they performed, and that's like really keeping it real, because you can perform acoustic and all that. So maybe we can get another first for Razor Pop and get Matt Harlan to give his first online performance.
I guess that sounds like a good idea. I mean,
better our studio than Causeway Point in front of 50 people.
What do you think about my boy Matt Harlan?
He's so cool. And I was thinking, like, when I was watching the video,
You're
like,
sarcastic,
No, are you being sarcastic?
No, I really think he's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, how music has evolved, because last time you have people in their bedrooms like playing guitar, and now you've got people rapping in their bedroom. But like, what I'd like to see is him come out and rap.
Like rap.
Yeah.
I mean, he does perform live. He doesn't consider performance if it's freestyling, So I don't know. Well, anyway, if you want to be featured on our music segment with Daryl and me, don't forget to send us your music profile, tracks, or if you have a MySpace or a YouTube channel, send us the URL in an email with the subject header of Razor Pop, and we'll try to get you on the show. That's
right. We will also we will judge, but basically we are very forgiving, and we want all kinds of talent, right? What's that song? 8 Mile, spaghetti. Okay, anyway, yep.
I just know ching.
Oh yeah, ching.
One shot, one chance, Mom spaghetti. Oh, okay, whatever. Okay, it's cool to note that the songs you hear during those interviews and the ones that you will be viewing soon has all the background tracks are all Matt Harlan's original tracks. Okay.
Okay. Well, if he can do it, well, why can't I? I want to be a rapper. I know there's a rapper in me. I'll be like really political.
You'll be like 25 cents.
25 cents, man.
Well, in our next clip, I asked Matt to tell us how we can learn to become bedroom rappers with the use of the internet. He was kind enough to reveal some of his guarded secrets. Boom.
People ask why I rap, I wonder why too. I try to find rhymes, so I gotta try to.
What do you need to be a webroom, bedroom rapper?
Okay,
Like, obviously you need an internet connection, right?
definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
And you need a comp for that.
Okay, we need a computer, okay.
Alright, okay. So let's start out with the hardware. I mean, if you just take a look around here, this is my computer, this is the software that I'm using. It's CoolEdit Pro, Adobe Edition 2.0 actually. This is a Lexicon Lambda. This provides phantom power to my mic, my microphone. I'm using a condenser mic. You can use a dynamic mic like the one that I used to use. It's a Shure SM58.
And how much would this all cost?
If you want to just start out, then you probably need about $100 for mic and a cable.
$100 everything. I mean, with the computer and the software. And
I mean, it depends on what computer you got. As you can see, this computer I got is pretty beat up. But I don't really need anything from the computer because I got this. Get your flow, get your delivery. When you're at the level where you're comfortable to push your music out to the industry and the market, then you get all these stuff.
People ask why I rap, I wonder why too. I try to find rhymes, so I gotta try to. Next to the music produced, I assume people knew I never wanted to switch to a mainstream flow. I saw a man cross, but he stopped in the middle of the road. Oh no,
so step one is to think about what kind of song, what's the message of the song.
It depends. Step 1 and Step 2 can be quite interchangeable. Sometimes you can just listen to beats, get inspired by them, and then go bang straight into it. If you want to be more formulated, you think of what kind of song you want, and then you look for the beat.
What do you mean by beats?
Okay, beats are basically the instrumentals that you hear behind a rapper's voice. Is what a rapper goes. I mean, the music basically, to put it in very layman's terms, the music. The site that I usually go to would be SoundClick. If you have no context, this is where you can make context. This is where you can just get the beats off.
So it's www.soundclick.com.
Yep.
How does one get these tracks and use them for their own songs?
Okay, it depends on what you want to do with the track. If you want to do an album track, if you want to make that one a single, you probably would have to purchase an exclusive right to the beats, which would be slightly more pricey. If you're going
What's the range?
It really depends. Like, okay, for Shadowview Productions, probably the best. They can go up to $800 and actually that's not up to, it's actually quite an average price for them.
Okay, so the first step would be to know what kind of song you want to write.
Yes.
Okay, and then followed by
getting the beat, obtaining the beat.
And then we head to your
the recording
stage,
yes.
Right in your room. You got a mic set up right here.
Yes, I do.
trouble, face, struggle. I need to find me, please free me, see, cause I had it, left it. Fine, never mind, I'm a rap till I die, so I might stop tonight. Hate, trouble, face, struggle. I need to find me, please free me, see, cause I had it, left it. Fine, never mind, I'm a rap till I die, so I might stop tonight. The night's
there you go. From nothing to something, you can be a bedroom rapper within 3 days, and you heard it here on Razor TV. Thanks for joining us, man. Peace out. I just had to put it in. So you think you can do it now, yeah?
That's
Seems
right.
pretty easy, doesn't it? But I do think it takes special talent to be really good at it. What do you think?
Yeah, I think if you guys think you can do it without the gunshot sound or whatever, because Brian loves the gunshot sound, but send us your comments. I think Nicola is going to be online. She'll start singing Journey covers online.
Yeah, maybe I'll
Then
become
Nick
the-
Arnell.
No, I'd rather think about Guns N' Roses. No, it's
Oh! Okay, watch out for her.
Rose.
Yeah. Okay, so that's all the time we have for you today.
Yep, thank you, Nicola,
Thank you.
for
Thank you,
joining
Nicola.
us.
Right.
See you.
Boom!
You don't look so cool.